Ladies and gentlemen.
And we're back. This is Drew Sitzwith, and I'm joined by Preston Lake.
How's it going, man?
Great. How are you?
Doing good, doing good.
Thanks for coming out tonight.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, where are you coming from?
Coming from Westville, Indiana.
All right.
It's like, for people who don't know, it's a really small town in between Michigan City, LaPorte, and Valparaiso.
Cool. So, we're like on the opposite spectrums of Chicago, basically, right?
Yes, basically.
That stinks. Do you do anything in Milwaukee ever?
I did one Blue Mike Cypher. I want to do another one this year, but for the first time, me and my guys, we went out there. We had like 35 artists pull up.
Damn.
It was pretty cool. For never being there, I paid a couple Milwaukee pages to post about it, and, it ended up being worth it. So
That's awesome. Okay, so we're jumping way too into it. Preston Lake, introduce yourself to the people at home.
I am Preston Lake. I run a multimedia platform called Underground Raps.
Empire.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I run another one called Live from Cloud9, which is actually coming soon. Just hasn't hit the fan yet.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I went through your page like before you came on today, so I just wanted to ask you kind of what you do. So are you a manager? How would you describe yourself?
So I do management. So I'm a manager, photographer, videographer, promoter, blogger. I think that's pretty much it.
Damn.
So I try to do a lot of different things.
Yeah. You don't make music though, correct?
No.
Right. Okay. Interesting. So why not? Why go the behind the scenes a little bit more, kind of?
I tried. I made a song in high school, like on GarageBand, and I didn't really like it. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me.
Yeah, I get that, dude.
So I tried producing, making beats and stuff, but I didn't really care to learn it. And then I just decided to do the blog and stuff, and it's a lot more fun to me. And
that's cool.
Cameras are fun to me, and yeah.
Yeah, right. Similar to our mutual friend MIH Jibo.
Yes, shout out Jibo. I love him.
Yeah, he's a cool ass dude.
Yeah.
How did you meet him? How did you get introduced to him?
Ooh, I always forget things like this, but I think it's just like an Instagram thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we had met at a show a couple times, and then we went to LA together. And
damn.
Yeah, it was super crazy because me and my homie Marvin were talking before we like linked up with him to go to LA. We're like, dude, we're literally going, like, he wasn't a random guy, but it's like
a little bit.
we're going with like a guy we barely know across the country.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it was funny. But
You guys flew there?
Yeah.
At least with that, it's kind of like if you were in a car together, that would be like he could kill us. At least the plane's like, okay, there's security.
Yeah,
if shit goes crazy, we could split it once we get to LA. But
definitely.
that is funny, and he does look wacky. He's got the long hair and he has a big personality.
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah,
I agree.
He's a cool ass dude.
Yeah.
So what are you most excited about that you're doing right now?
The Live from Cloud9. It's a branch of Underground Raps where there's going to be interviews. That's where all the interviews will go. A new performance series, and it's in my own little headquarters out in Chicago.
Cool.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
It's exciting. We've been setting it up since January 1st, and it's almost done.
That's crazy.
I think we just got to paint a couple more things. I got to hang a couple shelves up. I'm going to mount a TV and then call it that.
That's crazy. So what are you going to be doing from there?
So basically, just the interviews. I'm gonna start getting a bunch of artists in there interviewing, and then I'm gonna get people in to do like the performance series, like a mic performance series and stuff.
Like a On the Radar.
Yes, similar to On the Radar.
That's genius. Okay, so you're essentially you have a studio. Is that what you're renting, or
Yeah, like a little room.
a space? Right.
Yeah, it's a little
Okay.
room.
Dude, that's genius. That's what I want to do. Obviously, I'm doing this out of my apartment, but to have a spot downtown, a little bit more accessible to some people, also I'm not having people come to my house, right? That sucks.
Yeah, I get you.
So Northwest Indiana and MIH Jibo, do you know Georgiana?
Oh yeah, I was the first blog to post Georgiana back in January of 2024, maybe. Yeah, I think that's around. But yeah, I was the first blog to post Georgiana.
That's crazy.
And then I saw her in LA when I went in October, and she remembered my page and stuff, and we had talked a little bit, and it was pretty cool to catch up and
That's sick.
see her where she's at. It's really cool to see.
That's nuts.
She literally lives like 15, 20 minutes from me.
That's wild. So you knew her from high school, or you just knew her from the internet? You just saw her rapping, and you're like, "This girl's crazy."
So I just knew her from the internet. She had hit up my page, and she's like, "Yo, I'm from the same area. Peep my music," and we posted her, and
That's so sick.
yeah, it's pretty her promo did like a lot of numbers that day. Like out of all the other promos, like hers like spiked up and like people were really rocking with it.
Mm.
And that's when I was like, man, like, you know, she's gonna go somewhere. I mean, it had like 500 likes.
Mm.
I was like, damn, people are loving her.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, her voice is just so interesting, and the flow, obviously. And I mean, the whole.
It's interesting for people to see how she talks, how she kind of carries herself and stuff. And I think really she's genius for the way she goes about everything. So
Completely agree. Yeah, she's an interesting character. Any other cool Indiana artists out there right now?
Phoenix, he's from South Bend, Indiana, real rock star. He's got a lot of good music. And Nezo 9 is an artist out of Michigan City. Mm. He's starting to gain a lot of traction. 80,000, 90,000 monthly listeners now, and his most recent song got like, I think it's at 350K streams right now.
Damn.
So another one out of Michigan City is doing really well. So yeah, excited to see what they both got coming.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So what's the path for an artist like that? You just keep posting. Do you try to do? Because like, I feel like back in the day, like an artist would come up with like an album and it was this whole big thing, right? But now with the internet, it's like you almost just have to keep posting like a song at a time. Like once you make it, just like let's post it, right?
Yeah. So a lot of it's like short form now. That's what typically gains the traction, like TikToks, Reels, even YouTube Shorts.
Does that count towards streams?
No. It's just really used to help promote.
Yeah.
Like your single coming out and
But dude, if a TikTok has 50 million views and your song's playing in it, like that should count for something, right?
I think so. It's like they have a TikTok thing, I think, where it shows you how many posts and how many streams it gets on TikTok. But
Okay.
I actually don't know if that actually goes.
But money wise, that's so interesting.
I know.
Because like the radio, like the artist is getting paid to be on the radio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I don't know. I wonder. TikTok is just rolling in the money, playing everybody's music. You know?
I know they pay per streams, like on their TikTok though, like.
Okay, that's true.
Like per views.
TikTok is paying out. That's true. How big do you think TikTok is in the United States economy at this point?
Oh, huge.
Like how many people are making even just like $50 a month off TikTok? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's huge. TikTok is one of the craziest platforms to be designed. Like it's so genius, but it's meant for like short, memory things. Like
yeah,
the opposite of YouTube, where YouTube's like all long form. This is all short form. It's like I feel like it's frying everyone's brain.
Oh, totally.
Like
that's why I love the podcast.
Literally, like I feel like when I hop on TikTok for a while and I just watch these short videos and stuff, it's like, damn, like my attention span's so bad now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're training yourself to only be interested for 30 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I just watched Avatar, which was like 3 hours long, and you're like, let's get the fuck out of here. After a while, you're like, I got to go take a piss. It's like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It was cool to be locked into that experience, right? But I get the point why everyone was like, fuck it, let's go, because also like, think about like a newspaper or magazine. You kind of flip the page around and you kind of read a little bit. Like, it's not totally foreign for humans to do that, right? But it does feel stupid to do it.
I agree.
It makes you feel dumb. You're like, oh, shit.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. What about music? How do you think TikTok has changed music? Like, do people really listen to a full album now? Like MIHGbo was doing like album reviews and stuff, and I'm kind of like, I feel like people don't even do that anymore.
I'd say though it changed like in terms of like song length. Mm-hmm. So like
true, everything's like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
minute 56.
Yeah, anything pushing 2 minutes, it's like I feel like people aren't really gonna listen to the full song. Like I feel like the sweet spot's like a minute 30, depending on what type of music you make, though. So it really depends on what type of music you make. But like the hip hop, rap, the new sound, the new underground sound is like, yeah, like a minute 30, 2 minutes. Don't make it longer than that.
It's wild. It's wild. Like Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin is like 7 minutes long or something.
Yeah.
You know, like nobody would listen to that.
Yeah. See, it for me to listen to a song that's like 3-4 minutes, it has to be like really good. Like,
what about like a story song? I'm trying to think of like a good
like Speaker Knockers, Rico's Story. Like
yes,
I could listen to that whole thing.
Sure.
I could listen to that whole thing. So that's but that's a classic. So
have you ever listened to R. Kelly Trapped in the Closet?
I haven't.
So how much do you know about R. Kelly?
I know that he was like pissing on women and stuff.
Yeah, he also like married Aaliyah when she was like 14 years old or something, or maybe 16,
that's wild.
Sexual crimes. Anyways, not a good guy. From Chicago native, I believe, Robert Kelly. But anyways, he's got a couple good songs. This series called Trapped in the Closet, it's on YouTube. Watch it. There's like, I think it came out maybe like 20-part series at first. It's like little like 1 minute long chunks, and he's singing. But it's also like a story. He's like acting. It's like a music video, right? So it opens up and he's like on the phone with somebody. He's like, I'm not trying to talk to you right now. I'm in the middle of some shit, right? And then it's like going back and forth. And he's singing this whole thing. And there's other characters. And then I can't remember if they sing or if it's just R. Kelly singing the words for them too. But they're acting. Anyways, it's called Trapped in the Closet. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but there's a gay man in a closet at one point. It's just very dramatic and very serious and like, you know, somebody pulls a gun out, and then he's got a gun out, and it's like this whole big. It's insane.
I feel like I've heard it maybe, but
South Park did a whole make fun of it thing. Kind of did their own version of it.
That might be where I heard it.
Right, you might have gotten that secondhand, but on the drive home tonight, maybe throw in a little R. Kelly. There's a couple parts. You'll get the gist of it. After a while, it gets a little repetitive, but
I bet.
Anyways,
I got you.
Music videos. Do people even listen to music videos anymore or watch music videos?
I'd say yeah. I say visuals are still a pretty important part of the game, you know, because you got to have something to
content. You're still posting.
Yeah, correlate with, you know, your song. And it's like, I personally love watching music videos.
Sure.
And I don't know. I know there's a lot of people out there that still like music videos, but it's debatable. Some people say like, oh, you don't need music videos. You just need short form TikTok. Other people say you do. I think you do. I think you should always have music videos. If you don't have music videos, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, that's true. I think you do as long form as possible, and then you just keep breaking it down, right? Do a 10-minute chunk of it or whatever of each song, and then you break it down to that even smaller, right? And then it's the 1 minute clip, and then you break that, you know, a bunch of little clips.
Yeah, because if you get a bunch of content, like with a bunch of music videos, you can still break it down into TikToks and stuff.
When I was a kid, we would watch VH1 on TV in the morning, and they would do like a top 20 music videos of the week or whatever. And so every morning you could like watch, and it'd be like, I don't know, maybe it was like 30 seconds of each song. Maybe they play the whole song. I can't remember, but it was like a fun part of the day. I don't even know, maybe like in like 3rd grade or something. We'd do that. My mom would like turn it on the TV. It was kind of fun.
What year was that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm 27, so if that was maybe 2007, we'll say. It's like 7 or 8 years old, maybe.
Okay.
We're doing that before school, like making breakfast, have the music videos on.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, I think MTV did that too. That's the other thing. Like my mom, when she was a kid, MTV like would be the music videos and stuff like that, right? Or then when I was growing up, when you were growing up, I don't know how old you are, but it was like reality TV shows and like Jersey Shore and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
Teen Mom.
Yeah. I'm 24, so I'm not too far behind you.
Yeah, we're the same age.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm talking too much. I'm blabbering.
No, you're good.
I should be interviewing you, Preston.
I'm with whatever.
I'll call this out. Okay, so explain the hoodie. Can we buy this hoodie somewhere? Is this just your personal merch?
Yeah, I got some merch, but it's for sale. I do have a website, but I'm reconstructing it all, so it's not up for sale right now.
Yeah, the one thing I clicked on, it was like under construction. It had like a little construction emojis.
Yeah, we're working on some things, and you know, me and my team. Now I got a team. Shout out Marvin, Mixtape Marvin. That's my guy. Yeah, he's helping me a lot.
I got to get him on the podcast.
Definitely, he's a good one to talk to. He's very wise. He's who I go to for like anything. Like I'm like, anything with knowledge, bro. Like, he's smart. He's a smart dude. And,
Interesting.
yeah, I definitely respect his opinion and stuff a lot.
How long have you known him?
2023.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Couple years.
Yeah, he's a producer. He was a producer in my tournament that I threw on my Indiana Up Next page, which is no longer a thing. That page is now Talk of the Tunes, which is coming soon. It's gonna be more based around mainstream and stuff, but
Not Indiana.
Yeah, correct. But
So sorry, by going Northwest Indiana underground rap scene, by going so niche, do you think the appetite just wasn't there? You just couldn't get enough use. Now you're going to try to go bigger, just more wide.
Yeah. See, when I started it,
that sucks.
Indiana was popping. Like, it had a bunch of artists doing their thing. Like, out of Gary, like Almighty Foe was going crazy. Opened up for NLE Choppa down in Tampa, I think it was. Lil Semi, Kyrie, Battle. Man, they had so many artists. But then, after the years went by, everybody quit. Whatever. So it's like there's not much there right now. There's some artists doing their thing out of South Bend, like Triple Fuego, Phoenix, Rye, but and like Michigan City, Nezzo. But other than that, B&B Bug too, he's been going crazy. But other than that, I mean, there's like, it's hard to say. So it's like there's not much to post about, and we kind of realized we were stumped. So. Right.
And obviously with this new page, you can still talk about any upcoming Indiana news, but it does, it stinks that happened. Yeah. I'm sure that was cool at first. Like, you're like got storylines and stuff, and like it's cool to like promote your own thing, which I feel the same way. I love talking about stuff from Chicago and my hometown and stuff like that.
I still plan to like post about Indiana artists on my Underground Raps page, but Talk of the Tunes is really gonna be like different genres. Mainstream, like we're gonna cover like R&B, pop,
Sabrina Carpenter,
stuff like that,
right?
Country, man, mainstream rap, everything. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be really cool once me and Marvin get it going. It's gonna be dope.
Cool. How inspired, or who inspired you? I'll say.
I say my first inspiration would be Cole Bennett, for sure. I was a big
dream guest for me, for sure.
Yeah, him and. Then I had a homie who rapped out of Michigan City. His name was No Love Lindo. And he kind of gave me the idea. Because he dropped a snippet on Instagram of him, his first snippet of him rapping. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Like, let me create an underground rap page to help him. And then it just kind of spiraled into this.
So how long have you been doing this?
I started the page on April 17th, 2020. That was my first post.
That's great. So was it also pandemic? Like, fuck it, I got nothing else to do?
See, I didn't really experience the pandemic because I was already out of high school and I had a factory job and we never shut down.
Yeah.
So it's more of like, I'm bored with life. I just keep going to work and coming home.
Right, small town.
Like, I don't really have a
not
hobby.
Liberal. Yeah.
Me and my high school girlfriend just broke up. Like, I was like, I'm bored. Like, what do I do? And then I seen No Love Lindo drop that snippet, and I'm like, damn, like, what if I create an Instagram page for underground rappers? Because I loved underground raps even since I was, like, in middle school.
Yeah.
My homie Laquan came to Westville from Michigan City, and that's where we became friends. And he was putting me on all the SoundCloud hits. Like, we found Uzi before he blew up, Juice WRLD before he blew up,
Damn.
D Savage, like, all the stuff. And so I've been into underground rap since then, so...
Yeah. SoundCloud was such a cool era, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I loved SoundCloud. I missed that SoundCloud. When SoundCloud started to die off, I was, like, kind of sad about it.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely felt like it died. Yeah, so I guess we should talk about 2016. It's all in the news now. How do you feel about 2016? How old were you? What was that feeling like? Let's break it down.
I was a freshman in high school in 2016, and...
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was really cool. Experiencing Yachty, Trippy. Trippy was probably my favorite artist of that little era. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was good times. Brings back a lot of good memories from that time.
For sure. Yeah, I feel the same way. I was a senior in 2016. So again, I always have fond memories of that. I used to always see that online too. People would post about, summer of 2016. Like, people will say like, oh, it was so good and stuff. But in my head, I'm like, yeah, that was a great year because it was like my senior year of high school. Freshman year too, I'm sure was pretty sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, music was great. It was fun. I don't know. Did you get into the Zandemic? I guess we don't have to talk about that if you don't want to. But
What's the Zandemic?
in 2016, that was like a big thing. Everybody took Xanax.
Oh yeah, I do know that. Yeah, no, I never did know that. I've only smoked weed. Like,
Yeah, I've been smoking weed forever, but I never messed with Xanax, and I was so thankful that like my stupid high school brain was like, yeah, you can smoke weed, who cares? But like, I was like smart enough like not to like take pills,
yeah, see, that's crazy. I would never do nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's too scary, too dangerous. I value my life. It's like that's just so unpredictable.
Yeah, definitely, obviously, yeah, especially all this fentanyl stuff, crazy.
Oh yeah, I know a couple people from my hometown that had overdosed on fentanyl, just taking pills and not knowing.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's horrible. Have you ever seen The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia?
No. What is that?
It's a documentary.
I've never seen it. It's about coke?
No, good guess. It's about these, I'll say, white trash people from West Virginia. And they're all addicted to like pain pills, and they like smoke. I can't remember. I haven't watched it in a while, but they're all doing drugs and stuff. Like this family, it's like a white trash family, and they're all like very inbred. Like they have like the family tree, like kind of like having sex with their cousins and stuff. And these are real people, right?
That's crazy.
And these people are nuts. They look wacky. Check this out. Johnny Knoxville from Jackass made this documentary about these people. It's wild. But anyways, it's funny because they act funny, and they are funny, and they are also trying to be funny and make jokes and stuff. But to see like the poverty and like the generational, like the grandmother, I remember is like I'm pretty sure she like smashes up like fucking Roxy's and like snorts it in the bathroom like at like a family party, and they're filming it. This documentary's filming it, and like they're just like laughing and shit, and like it's wacky. So it's really sad, but it's also funny, and it's a good watch. But anyways. I was, I guess, asking about Northwest Indiana. Is that because to me that's sort of like the city's like bleeding out, right? It's like sort of like going more into like rural towns. Like, did your community get hit by like the pain pill industry hard or anything like that?
Not my hometown.
Yeah.
Westville was very small, very like close knit, so
Okay.
it didn't really affect us. But like LaPorte, I feel like definitely had that wave.
Yeah. Gary, I would assume, got crushed by that shit.
I don't know, to be honest. 'Cause I really didn't go outside of Westville, LaPorte, Michigan City, or Valparaiso until I was like out of high school. So I really don't know about Gary or anything.
Are you a Valparaiso fan?
Do I like the city? Or like you talking about the college?
The college.
College? Not really.
That's not like a big thing for you guys?
Nah, I'm more of like a Notre Dame fan in South Bend.
That's true, yeah. That's pretty close.
Yeah, I like to go out there tailgate with my friends and stuff.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's cool out there. Yeah, I also like IU. All right, this is going to sound crazy, but I do like Purdue as well. Only because, I've been an IU fan my whole life, but I like Purdue because all my friends went to college there. So when I was like 19, 20, 21, I would go down there and party all the time with them.
Yeah.
So it's like, I liked Purdue. So all my friends had like a house there.
Yeah, it's sick. How could you not become a Purdue fan?
Exactly.
But at the same time, IU just won.
That was crazy.
Wild.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was talking to one of my homies. He went to Purdue. He was one of the ones I would visit. He's a huge IU fan. He would get hazed every day by all our friends and stuff because they were all Purdue fans.
And he went to the college at Purdue?
Yeah, yep.
But he just grew up as an IU fan.
Yep, die hard.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, I know, right? Shout out my homie Braden. Yeah, that was...
Sorry, Braden. Yeah. My buddy went to Western Michigan, the Broncos. And he said there was this kid who would wear a Michigan State hoodie every single day. And he's like, bro, you don't go to college in Michigan State. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
I get it, but like...
Yeah, I wouldn't like the hazing. I would just be like, all right, whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
It's funny. Are you a Bears fan? Or are you a Colts fan?
So, I don't really watch football, but...
Do you watch any sports?
I used to watch basketball a lot. Since I started taking this serious, I noticed I don't really pay attention to sports like I used to.
It's hard to yeah.
I used to, though. I used to know everybody on the basketball teams, on the football teams, but
You also realize how dumb it can be.
Yeah, and I don't really trust that it's not rigged because I think some sports are rigged. I really do. So
I know. I'm a huge Bears fan, and I don't know. People are saying that the game was perhaps rigged by LA. Like certain calls were, I don't know.
you never know. The industry, the sports entertainment industry is just so like interesting.
Yeah, I just feel like sports should be the one thing that's not rigged.
I agree. It's
like that's why it makes it awesome. Like movies are fake, no shit. But
Yeah.
like that's what makes a football game crazy is does he make the catch or not? Like
I agree. Like I played sports. I couldn't imagine if they would be fixed. Like that would piss me off. Like I don't get it.
that's true. Everybody grows up playing sports too. Do you think in other probably soccer, obviously, but I was like, do you think? Because like I played a bunch of different sports like as like a little kid. I felt like I did like t-ball one year. I did basketball one time. I played like kind of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I was wondering if other kids do that. Probably not. Maybe that's like a rich white kid thing. Like in Africa, you don't have the luxury to be able to.
Yeah. Now I feel like my dad put me in like baseball and basketball, and I do remember I did try football as a 5-year-old.
Nice.
And I turned to my dad. I was like, "Dad, are they gonna tackle me?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I don't want to play." I had signed up and everything, bro, because I was tiny. Like I still am kind of tiny, but
You're big, dude.
Yeah, I was like the smallest kid out there. Like to everybody's like.
Dude, and plus with the helmet and the pads on, like you feel so much smaller than them.
Yeah.
You're looking at them being like,
So I was like,
clobber me.
I was like, screw that. That's the only time I tried football, but baseball and basketball were my two like main sports.
Nice.
I played a lot of.
Nice. What was it like growing up in your town?
Real quiet. I lived outside of Westville, like by 10 minutes. So I was kind of in the country. But my grandma, she lived in the town of Westville. So every summer I would go out to her house and I would play with the neighborhood kids. Like we would all play basketball, baseball. Kids I would go to school with. There was a softball field. We would play on the girls' softball field, and that was always fun.
Yeah.
I went growing up, and then we'd play at like Prairie Meadow Park, play at the basketball courts. Yeah, I loved growing up in Westville. I love Westville. I always loved Westville, so.
That's great. Yeah. So did you have neighbors or?
Yeah, I lived in a neighborhood, but it was like out in the country. But I had a homie named Josh. We would always hang out and stuff, play basketball in the neighborhood. He always had a hoop. He had a pool. We would swim there and stuff.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What did your parents do?
My dad is a supervisor in a factory, and my mom's an HR supervisor in some place too.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty boring, to be honest.
No, that's good, though. It sounds like a good family.
Yeah. I'm happy with the way I came up and was raised. I couldn't ask for better parents, so.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Nice. Any siblings?
Yeah, I got a brother. Yeah, I got one brother.
Cool. Does he fuck with your rap pages and everything?
He don't really pay. I mean, he like knows it's there. He like thinks it's cool, but we don't really like talk about it for real. Like, he'll just say cool.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Older or younger?
He's younger. He's 21.
Damn, you'd think he would think it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, he like doesn't really pay attention. It's not really like his thing.
Yeah.
He's not big into like the music.
No, my fiance, like my best friend, could give a shit about any of this. I try to talk about it. It's like
it's hard.
and I get it too.
Yeah.
I talk about so much
like people didn't really understand what I was doing until it started going somewhere. Like, cause like I would talk about it. I was actually embarrassed to talk about what I was doing until like late 2023. So it's like when people would ask what I'm doing, I'd like not know how to explain it. Cause like where I'm from, there's not really many people thinking outside the box. It's like kind of go to trade, go to college.
Yeah.
Go to factory and like
I think most
that's
people.
it.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, so it's like it's hard to talk about with people. But now that it's starting to go somewhere and they see that I'm doing cool things, they're like, "Oh, so that's what Preston was talking about."
Yeah, no, that is cool. And also, dude, once you accomplish something big for yourself, most likely they're probably still not gonna, like once you do the thing that you think is awesome, they're gonna not even give a shit. So it's like, just you gotta do it for yourself,
No, I agree. I had to learn that because I growing up, I was always like, "Oh, what is this person gonna think about me? What is this person gonna think about me?" Now it's like I don't really care.
Yeah, it is weird. in the back of your head all the time, you're like, what about this one random person from high school? What are they going to think? It's like, why are you even,
Yeah.
who gives a shit,
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't care no more, but I did. Definitely.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
I don't get any comments even, but, or like some random ones on YouTube or TikTok or something, but, that obviously seems to be a big thing. Like once you get really big, right, then you start reading what everybody thinks about you, that's got to be tough, but.
Yeah, I wonder what that's like.
But like once you get to that point, that's a good thing, right? Like you've
If you
made
don't
it.
have haters, you're not doing something right.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone's gonna be mad about your success, or like if they're not mad, then you're not doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, it's tough though. I just want to be liked by everybody, right?
Yeah,
it's
definitely in a perfect world, I think we all want to be liked by everybody, but it's like it'll never happen.
Also, the dude who's commenting online, you're probably like, fuck you anyways, dude. I don't give a shit about you. Like, you're a loser.
Most of the people who comment and say crazy things or rude things to insult someone or bring someone down, 90% of the time are not happy with themselves. So
Yeah.
I kind of look at it as like, he's not happy with himself.
Yeah. Yeah, it is funny. So what are some crazy events that you've thrown or parties or concerts or something,
I'll say I did. The ones that stand out to me are the Joy Drive. That was back in December. There was a toy drive and a clothing drive, but mixed in with a show.
Cool.
So it's like the MGL show. Other people might know it as. It's really called the Joy Drive. It was named after my grandma, who passed away, the one I was just talking about.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. She passed away in 2023, so
it's terrible.
I got this idea. I was like, well, all right, we were thinking of a show name, and George Peretti, shout out George, he said, what about the Joy Drive? And I was like, damn, like, that's my grandma's name.
Yeah.
That would be so hard. So I kind of said the Joy Drive and kind of made it like a tribute to my grandma.
Oh, that's nice.
With also like a toy drive, so it's like giving back to people because my grandma was all about giving to people, and she's very generous, very kind. So being able to throw a show in honor of her like really meant something to me. And we packed out the venue, and it was great. We got a whole U-Haul of toys and
it's incredible.
Clothes, and we donated to Cradles to Crayons.
Wow.
I took my truck and took it right to right to the Cradles to Crayons right after, and then to Toys for Tots, and it was really cool.
That is awesome.
So that one was a good one. Indianapolis, I threw one with Midwest, See Through Rio, Ricky Wello, a bunch of guys in Indianapolis. We sold out 250 people.
Damn.
And it was a good show.
That's a legit show. That's like
it was crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Midwest and all them.
That's great.
Ricky Wedlow, shout out him. He's the one who helped me put it all together. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I say the UGR and Friends show I did last April with Kinola. That one sold out about 300, I believe. So yeah,
that's crazy.
That was in Chicago.
What's the breakdown on that? We don't have to talk serious numbers, but how does it work? Are you getting 50% of the door? Do you have to pay the venue?
So how I do it. And a lot of people like team up with people and do it, which I have teamed up with people in the past. But like, say I'm just throwing a show by myself. You got to get the venue. You got to pay the venue. Mm-hmm. It's usually a couple thousand. Roughly, it depends on what you get. So say we're just getting like a random 250-person venue in Chicago. It's about 2,000, 3,000, somewhere around there. Got to pay your headliners, whoever you want to be like the main focus of your show.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that price varies.
Yeah, it depends on who you get.
Right.
You gotta pay.
But also, the bigger the artist, the more money you have to pay him, but also the more confident you are to sell the show out.
Yes.
So it's kind of like that you're risking it there. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a risk game. I've definitely lost a lot of money doing it. I've definitely gained some money. So it's like it balances itself out, but.
Learning experience.
Oh, definitely. But you kind of realize the difference between like internet motion and then real life motion.
Right. Who's really going to pull up? Yeah.
Who's going to bring people, not who can get a couple thousand views on something. Like, it's like.
Yeah.
Like in person.
Yeah. I wonder what that ratio is, like views to likes to physical people in a venue.
It's hard to say too, because you also got to look at their Spotify streaming. Like, where are their top cities at? So if an artist's top city, it says they got 10,000 monthly listeners in Chicago, okay, you might want to pay him some money to get him out here
Sure.
because he's going to bring people to the show.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 10,000 fans in Chicago.
Right.
But
100 people doesn't seem that crazy.
no, it's
50 people, like, okay.
yeah, it really depends because you gotta think like cut it in half. Half of them people ain't showing up. Maybe even 75% ain't showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Just life happens or
Sure.
money, whatever. So you really, it's really a guessing game. It's really like what it's like a risk,
Yeah,
So,
that's crazy.
but
But when it works, I'm sure you're like, fuck
oh,
yeah.
it's so dope. Like seeing,
Plus, it's a party. Like, it's like,
yeah,
you're already going to have fun. But, like, when you're like, we're making fucking money.
yeah. It's cool to see like some like every show that has like a big crowd, like the Indianapolis one, and then the Kenola one I did. Like I just sat there and like kind of took it all in. I'm like, damn, like this is really dope. Like
For sure.
can't believe that I put this together. Like,
Dude, fuck yeah.
like it's a good feeling for sure.
Yeah. And obviously, the toy drive is like a sentimental feeling,
yeah.
like that you're able to do that for good is awesome.
Yeah.
But also just that's what you're trying to do is the show side or the event side. So
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Yeah, the Joy Drive was definitely my most heartfelt one.
Yeah, of course.
That one was amazing.
No, that's beautiful. That's great. I've done nothing good with this. All I've done is get drunk and talk shit on the internet. So maybe I should think about some sort of charity or
Hey man,
event.
whatever floats your boat, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we all got our different things,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So, what's your preferred beer? You said yes when I offered you a Busch Light. So,
Busch Light's cool. It's like my top 5, but I would say
Easily.
I used to drink a lot of beer. I don't drink much beer anymore, but
oh, good.
I do like a nice cold one every once in a while. I like there's this wine called Cold Time. It's really good, really smooth. Yeah, that's good. I like Corona, Modelo, obviously, pretty basic ones.
Classic.
I love Coors Light.
Are you Mexican?
Yes.
Not to
Yeah.
ask you right after you said
Nah, you
Modelo,
good.
but
I'm 50. I'm half white, half Mexican.
I know because I was like, you could also easily be Italian.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sometimes people think I'm Indian. It really just depends on how I'm looking.
Have you seen that meme going around? Some Indian dude was like, "It's tough being an Indian guy who everybody confuses with an Italian guy, and he looks nothing like an Italian person." So everyone's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But
I haven't seen that.
he thinks that he looks like a Guido.
Yeah, that's funny though. Yeah.
Sorry. I guess upcoming things, anything in the future? We kind of talked about that earlier, but
Other than the Live from Cloud 9, I'm gonna do another Joy Drive back in December.
did you watch the P. Diddy doc?
No, but you know what?
Because that's kind of the lifestyle you're going down here, brother. You gotta be careful.
You know what's funny is my nickname in from when I was like in 3rd grade was P Diddy.
Oh, Preston.
Yeah. So my one of my old friends, Trent, his dad. Everyone on the team had a nickname. This is for AAU basketball. I mean, we're like 3rd grade.
Totally.
Or probably 4th grade. But he was like, all right, we need a nickname for you. We can't figure out one. He's like, he's like P Diddy.
Yeah.
And at the time, P Diddy was like a normal.
Totally.
Like everybody thought he was cool. Like so, like like P Diddy's cool, and that really grew. Like everybody called me P Diddy. People stopped calling me by my real name till we got in like high school. So, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't call you by your last name. They called you by P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Right. That's so funny. Yeah, you got to, like, scratch that from the internet and the history books.
Yeah, that name definitely did not age well.
Oof. Yeah, the doc is pretty cool. It's made by 50 Cent, right? So he's not actually in it at all, but there's every once in a while there's, like, black screens with, like, white text on it, and it'll kind of I assume it's him speaking to the audience, and you can tell it's some petty shit, or it's like him trying to like sway the audience to think one thing or the other. But it's 4 parts, and the first part is, I think it's the first one, is awesome. It's his rise, like early 90s, 80s. He's kind of like this outcast guy, does his own thing, straight and narrow, doesn't have a dad, but his mom told him that his dad was a pimp, so he kind of has like lived his life to basically be his dad or be better than his dad or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. And there's some proof that he was a legit pimp, some not proof, whatever. But anyways, so it's kind of like this cool, like almost like underdog story. So you kind of like it, right? Yeah. And then it's also all this great music. He's talking about all the people he starts managing at first, and of course Biggie and they're actually playing. It's awesome. You're like, this is fucking sick. And then slowly, obviously, it gets like, turns and gets bad and all that stuff. And what's also crazy is there's all this modern footage. I guess Diddy was paying this company to film a documentary about him already. He was like doing that before any of the charges happened. And then he never paid those people. So then they went to 50 Cent and sold it to him. So they've got all this crazy behind the scenes footage.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like when he gets the phone call that like he's being sued by like this woman and like all this crazy shit. It's wild.
Yeah, that whole situation is just very interesting. Very crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once that all came out, everyone was like, bro, your nickname cannot be P. Diddy no
Yeah,
more.
no shit.
I was like, yeah, no shit.
What do you think about No Jumper? I used to be a huge No Jumper fan.
Yeah, that was I'd say that's another inspiration, to be honest.
Yeah.
Middle school and high school. Actually, high school I was watching that a lot. Watching them have like X on there and Ski Mask and all them upcoming artists. Like that was No Jumper, yeah. I actually met Adam in LA when I went. And yeah, he was cool. Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna beat up
Jason Love?
Jason Love?
Hell no, bro. Jason Love too fit. I feel like he's just gonna. I feel like he's too fast. Adam's like out of shape.
Yeah, he's kind of an older guy as well. I don't see how he wins. I mean, clearly he's already sold his soul for money and whatever, so he's already made
that whole, I don't know. I run a strict program. I would never let my wife do none of that. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then again, he's gonna fight the guy that slept with his wife, and it's wild. And he's gonna lose. It's like unless it's fake and he
wins somehow.
Yeah, which would be terrible. That's almost worse.
I agree.
Like that's horrible. So, anyways, yeah, I haven't listened to them in so long, but that was definitely a big inspiration at first. Because obviously I loved the interviews and stuff, but what I really liked about that was that he built this like complex in downtown LA, and he was getting these underground, like the whole idea, sort of something that you're sort of trying to do. Yeah. I just thought that was such a cool concept, and that he was able to pull it off. And there's ups and downs with the shows and all this stuff, but just like the marketing aspect and
definitely,
and whatever is just really cool.
Definitely.
And that's kind of like why I was thinking when you were talking about you're going to do more of a broad, just sort of hip hop or pop culture music specific page. I think makes a lot of sense, and that might be a good way to generate revenue to then do more passion projects with more niche people, right? Maybe some Indiana rap or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
To get money in from something would make sense. I need to do that. How do I make money? I don't know how to do that.
Man, I don't know, man.
So you said earlier that you paid for promotion when you went to LA or whatever, Milwaukee, I think it was. How do you do that on every post? How much money do you spend? Does it actually convert to real views? I've never spent $1 on promoting.
I would say yeah, but you got to promote it in the right places, and you got to have something that's like that you want to click, that the people want to click on. Mm-hmm. Like obviously, when I did the Blue Mike Cypher, I knew if I paid a Milwaukee page to do it, their Milwaukee people would see that, and it's free. So it's like people love free shit. So I was like, I knew people were going to pull up from that post. But like in terms of like artists promoting music and stuff, bro, do not come into the DM with like a basic promo. Like have like an idea behind it, because I promise it's going to do way better. Like you have to be smart with promotion, because like people don't know you, so they don't want to see it until they're like, oh, like this is a funny promo, or this is interesting. Why did they say that about this person and stuff? And then they click on the promo. Like it's just really it's a strategic game for promo.
So would you pick something that has already done numbers on your own page to then promote, or you're using this as the way to launch it?
I would say you could do both, but it's got to be interesting. It can't be something basic.
Right.
Like it's got to have a.
It's not a picture of your face with text over it.
Yeah. Right. Something like that. It's got to have clear, good visuals. Those are always important. It's songs got to be good. Like it's got to be catchy or something. Because when you're promoting to a page that doesn't have like your niche following, like you have to come at it at a different approach.
But that's good, because your shit's always going to do good in its own little bubble, and you're going to kind of maintain the same amount of numbers. But to break through that into a different audience, like you said, 99% of the people are going to scroll past you. But if it's good enough and it catches enough people, it might do well. Yeah.
Like I've had some promos that do hundreds of likes, and then I've had some promos that get like 20 likes.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my God, I would fucking hate that.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, you really gotta come in with something catchy. Like Georgiana's promo, I posted her. She was at 300 followers when I posted her. Nobody knew her, but we had a catchy title, and then the way she came off, it's like it got 500 likes, more likes than her followers. She jumped like 150 followers that day. Like that's important. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I've pretty much maintained the same amount of followers this entire time.
Yeah. Hey, man, your stuff is dope, though. I respect it. For real. I've seen a lot of stuff you've had out.
I appreciate that. I know. I continue to do it. I keep doing it. It's eventually something's gonna happen. I don't know when or how, but as long as I just keep doing it,
that's what you got to do.
So,
because I've been consistent since 2023, and late 2022 has paid off. But at first, like, because I had quit the page. Not consistent at all. Nothing was happening. So it's like you just gotta stay consistent, keep pushing.
Yeah.
And one of your reels is gonna pop off something. And
I know, that's the thing. I just keep going. I'll wake up one day and one of my things goes viral, and then I'll be like, have 50K followers. Doubt that's gonna happen, but we'll see.
It's possible, bro. Anything's possible, especially with the internet. It's like you never know. Like I've seen. Are you on TikTok?
Yeah.
TikTok. Yeah, TikTok's a good one too.
I feel like TikTok is the best way to actually like that instant blow up. You know what I mean? The fans probably aren't as strong as Instagram or something, but it still gets the views. So it's kind of like, might be a little bit more watered down. Again, like having a big TikTok audience, I feel like doesn't compare, like trying to sell out a venue as a big Instagram audience. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And like Facebook, if you're following somebody on Facebook, it's like you're definitely going to go to the fucking show. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's like different levels of, again, maybe that's attention span stuff, maybe that's age stuff.
It's like the platform too. I feel like the way it's designed and stuff has a play into that too. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, so my goals this year have kind of been to try to get on other people's shows. Mm-hmm. So I've got one podcast that I'm going on this guy's show. And this other girl that was on my show once before, she's starting a thing. So I'm like, okay, I'll do your show too. So that's my plan. I've been on like one other dude's podcast before, and I'm like, I've been doing this for like 3 years. I'm like, that's how I should try to break out, right? Also that I'm getting to be introduced to their audiences, right? That are also niche, small podcast listeners, right? So I don't know. Like how else, I got to do something different, just got to keep evolving.
Oh, that's a good idea. I say, bro, like with podcasts, I notice like really reels and TikToks are like good, especially like when you clip them from the podcast and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I like listening to stuff like that. Like I like in my feed.
Yeah. I like especially once you get certain people that, maybe you skip past them 3 times, but that 4th time you go, oh, that's kind of interesting, right? And then a couple days later, the guy comes back with some other, so I get how it works, but.
Yeah. No, definitely.
I don't know. It's tough. And then it's like how many. So also I post a new one every week. So I only have so much time to edit and post it, and then I'm on to the next one. So it's like I'm always feel like I'm rushed with like trying to make the content. I got to get it out.
Yeah, that's the issue with content creation. It's like people don't really realize, but when you shoot the video, you got to edit. You got to prepare it, promote it, a whole bunch of stuff. It's like it's a lot harder than people think.
So are you just heading back home after this?
Yep. Straight to work tomorrow, 5 a.m.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
You're insane.
That's my life. That's what I do, really. I work and then work on the page or work, come out here and do stuff. So.
Yeah. So you would have to leave your job to come to Chicago, right? Is that the plan eventually?
Yes. Hopefully, maybe. Fingers crossed. We'll see.
Yeah. Would you miss your family or?
I'll come back every weekend, probably. Right. Well, probably not every
still
weekend,
close enough,
yeah. Because I drive out here 3 times a week sometimes, 4 times a week. It's like I had to buy a second car.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, all right, I'm putting too many miles on this one.
That's hilarious.
So I got like a daily truck I drive around.
What is it?
It's a Ram 1800.
Damn.
Yeah, a Ram 1500. I'm tripping. Ram 1500. It's a nice one, lifted, all black.
Oh shit! And that's your daily driver?
Yeah.
So what do you drive out here?
Red Civic.
Nice.
Yeah, a
Right.
good little gas saver. It was my grandma's too.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah,
That's kind of a nice memory too. Every time you come out to do something important, it's like,
I'm in her car.
right, yeah, that's great. Yeah,
Great on gas.
going to the big city. Yeah, that's sick.
Because I had put 70,000 miles on it in 2 years. I know.
Yeah.
It had 18 when I got it from her in 2023. It's got 100 now.
Good.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, a lot of driving. I might have to start renting cars if I'm going to like go like, because like the Blue Mike Cypher, I gotta go to Indianapolis, Detroit, Milwaukee, Chicago. I might just rent a car to go to those other places.
Dude, I've done that for like vacations, and it's honestly worth it to rent the car. It's not that much money, especially for like a one-nighter kind of thing or like a long weekend. It's worth it.
That's what I was thinking.
Also, you're in a nice-ass car, you know, so it's like, whatever it is, it's going to be new enough, you know. It's So, anyways, I would definitely do that. Also, I don't know how your business is set up or whatever, but if like you're,
LLC.
you can write it off, I would assume.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I got that all set up and stuff.
That's awesome. Well, cool. Well, P. Diddy, Preston. I guess let's end the podcast. Tell the people where they can find you. Anything else you want to promote on all the different social medias, all that jazz.
You can find me at Preston Lake 24 on Instagram, underground.raps on Instagram, shot by Preston Lake. That's my photo and video page. And stay tuned. I got a lot of cool stuff coming. New York in February, and then going to Rolling Loud Orlando in I think that's May. So yeah, stay tuned. Got a lot of cool content coming up. Yep.
That's awesome. Everybody follow him. He's a cool follow. He's got a lot of shit going on. Check him out. He's gonna be at the top one day. So
appreciate it. Thank you.
Keep the eyes on him. I'd love to have you back on the show. By the way.
Hey, I'm down.
Great to meet you.
Yep.
We are out.
Ladies and gentlemen,